Okay, I need to talk about this because this is something that I honestly haven't seen anyone talking about. This is something that I have not seen one fucking video on YouTube about someone complaining that you can't do this shit. And that simply has to do with the fact that you can't transfer your entire Xbox Live account onto another email or onto another Microsoft account. And honestly, I think this is really fucking bullshit because you should have an option to be able to transfer your account over. Your gamer tag, your gamer score, your achievements, everything over, even your games and your DLC will all be lost, which is so shitty because you should have an option to be able to do this. In fact, back in the original 360, you actually had an option to be able to do this. Seriously, this was actually a thing, and it's not like you can't do this because this used to be a feature. Don't tell me you can't do this shit because this used to actually be a thing where you could just simply sign in, you can put in your other email, your other Hotmail or Microsoft account or whatever that you want to transfer it onto, and then it will just do everything for you, which is so fucking handy. That should be a thing, that should be a feature, because there is thousands of people out there stuck with the same problem that I am. I want to take my account, I want to get my account off of my dad's email and been able to put it onto my email, because back whenever I originally created my Xbox Live account, I used my dad's email because I was younger at the time. I thought that maybe there were some games, like maybe older games, like 18 rated games or something that I maybe wanted to get. I wasn't able to get them for some reason because I had a different email. I thought that might have affected it, so I just decided to use my dad's email. But I thought actually that this would be a thing. I thought that maybe in the future you would be able to do this, you would be able to change it, because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have the option or the freedom to be able to do this? It's really fucking bullshit, because Xbox and gaming is a very close thing to a lot of gamers' hearts, especially with your progression and your achievements and everything. A lot of people love that shit, and a lot of people aren't and definitely do not want to lose that shit. You not only lose your achievement, you lose your gamer tag, you lose everything, you lose all the games, the DLC, everything that you paid for. You also lose the progression in your games, you lose all of that. Like in Black Ops 3's multiplayer, I've put about 17-18 days of playtime into that game's multiplayer. I've got Dark Matter, I'm about like level 365. I put a shit ton of time into that game and I fucking love it. I don't want to say goodbye to that. I don't want to get rid of my progression. I don't want to lose all that shit. Not to mention that I buy a shit ton of digital games. Like pretty much everything that I buy on my Xbox is all digital, and all the games that I buy is just all digital games because I like buying digital games. Why would I go out to the shop? Because every single time I want to change my game, I have to put in a new disc then, and that really pisses me off, having to get up, move like 3 centimeters and switch out the disc. It really isn't that much, but it still is kind of annoying. I still like having digital versions of discs because I can just load them up faster, or digital versions of games, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is a serious problem that I think really needs to be sorted, because on the Xbox forums, there is a shit ton of people saying that they're having the exact same problem. When they were younger, they used their parents' email or whatever. Now that they're older, they want to change it and they want to be able to use their own email. Like my dad, for example, would even probably prefer me to use my own email, just because I don't have to log in with using his email and different things, and I have it on my own account, and it's just better to do that per se. And I think this is just something that really needs to get resolved, because it is a big problem. If you do see this video, go like maybe tweet at Microsoft or Xbox. I kind of highly doubt that it's going to do anything. I don't know, for some reason I just don't think that they really give a shit, because there is, as I said, thousands of people on the Xbox forums complaining about this shit, but they kind of just seem to ignore it and they're not really paying attention to it. I'm not too sure if they haven't maybe seen any of it, but by this time I imagine that at least one person at Microsoft has maybe seen this, because as I said, there is thousands of people out there with the same problem. It is a pretty big issue. So if you do see this video, you do agree with me here, definitely maybe just go tweet at Microsoft, even tweet this video at them, try to get some attention to them, just to try to fix this shit, because it is really fucking annoying. So it is. It's really been pissing me off, and it's just something that I really would like. Now, it's not exactly like it's really like groundbreaking, or it's gonna like really fuck up how I'm gonna play video games and I have to create a new account or something, because I'm not gonna create a new account. I can stick with my dad's email, even though it's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm just gonna stick with the regular account that I have. There's no way I'm changing over. I'm not losing all my progression, all my games, everything. I'm not losing all that shit. There's no fucking way I'm doing that. But I would like the option to have this on my own email, because it is better like that. It is better to have this shit as your own, because it is very annoying, and I heard a lot of people switching over to their own email, creating an entire new account, losing all their gamer score, their gamer tag, even all their games and their DLC and shit. Why the fuck would you do that? I'm sorry, but I don't really understand why you would lose all that shit. I would probably just stick, because I would definitely prefer to stick with my parents' email. There's no fucking way I'm losing all my progression, my games, my DLC. I'm not losing all that shit. Even though I don't care too much about gamerscore, I would definitely be pretty pissed off if I lost my gamerscore, even though I don't really have that much. I've got about like 10,000 or so. But yeah, it definitely would piss me off. So there's no fucking way I'm changing. I'm sticking with my account, but I really do want the option, because I was on Xbox customer support here for like nearly 40 minutes to an hour talking to them. I didn't even know what the fuck they were on about, because they were saying some shit about like maybe trying to change the like the primary alias. I know you can't do that. That's something I did do before. You can change the name of your email, and that is a feature there. But why the fuck would I want to change the name or how my email is shown? Why the fuck would I care about that shit? Sure, some people might care about it, and it definitely is maybe a bit of a minor issue, but this is far greater than just changing the name of your email or even changing your gamertag. Now, I do believe there is actually a way to transfer your gamertag onto another account, which is pretty cool, and I do also think there's a way to do this. I actually do think there is a way to transfer your entire Xbox Live account, everything onto another email, but the only thing is it does delete the current email. My dad uses that email. I can't get rid of that shit because that's just gonna lose everything on that email, and that wouldn't be good. So unfortunately I can't do that. So I would like an option to do this without deleting the email. I think you can do it with deleting the email. I'm not 100% sure. I have read and seen some shit about that. It might be true, it might not be true. I'm not 100% sure, but if there is a way to do it like that, then I can't do it, because I can't lose the email as well. I need both the emails to work, but I just want my account onto my own email. It's really annoying, so it is. And even when I tried talking to Xbox customer support, they didn't really seem to know what I wanted. I don't know what they were saying or what was going through their mind, because they were saying that because I changed the primary analysis or whatever the fuck it's called to Google or Gmail, and I tried giving them that email address, and I said, can I transfer this over to my other Hotmail account? But I said it is a Hotmail account, it's just I changed the name of it to Gmail, but apparently I had to change it to Hotmail or some shit because they don't have access to, they don't have the rights to work with Gmail. I was so fucking confused. It was really confusing, but yeah, sadly this doesn't work. I think this is a feature that really needs to be sorted. Definitely leave a like in the video if you do agree with me, because just try to get out to Microsoft. Do something, even contact customer support. Try to get this fixed. I can't really see it getting fixed because it seems like Microsoft, as I said, I don't know what the fuck they've done. They kind of just seem to be leaving us high and dry here, and they don't really give a fuck about us. But anyway guys, that's pretty much all I had to say. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys next one. Peace out.